What up, y'all? Back for another podcast. Let's go. And yeah, I took a week break, and yeah, I don't know. I just had a lot of shit going on, and a lot of music was dropping, and I kind of got overwhelmed, and I was gonna record a bunch of reaction reviews, which I did today, but last week I was going to do it, but then I had time. It's just there was a lot of other shit going on, and I was just like not wanting to do it, and I was I'm working out in the morning at like 4 a.m. So later on in the day, I'll be tired. So whenever I get home from school and do work and then do other shit, I got other shit going on with family right now. So I'm just kind of like, I'm tired. So I go to sleep around like 7 or 8 o'clock and I never have time to record. Or I do and I'm just like not motivated to do it. But now I just got off work, recording a podcast, gonna record a bunch of more reviews. Gonna record the Brockhampton the two albums. They pulled a Frank Ocean and dropped one for their label, and then dropped another one by themselves. And I don't think they're gonna go on tour because they had like one more last performance. They said the ending performance or whatever the fuck it was called, and it's on YouTube. I didn't watch it, but I saw it was like 2 hours long. I was like, holy fuck, bro! Performed the whole like discography and shit. I don't know, but yeah, and then I've heard of this guy Quadeca, whatever his name is pronounced. I know him because he did like a diss track on like Logan Paul and like KSI a couple years back. But I hear from like a lot of people that this album's pretty good, and I saw Danny Brown as a feature on it, and I was like, might have to listen to it. So I might listen to that. I don't know if I listen to the Danny Brown song with Quadeca or the whole album, because the whole album's like 57 minutes, and I'm like, I don't know this guy, and if the first 3 tracks are really boring, I'm gonna listen to the first couple seconds of each track, and then if it sounds like ass or I'll skip through it, I'm just gonna do whatever and still record it. I don't care. People are like, oh, this album's so great, why are you skipping through it? It's like, I don't want to listen to the full thing. I'm just kind of like bored. Also, sorry my lips are all like bright red. I have chapped ass lips because it's dry, very dry. It's cold, very windy, and I like my lips and dry as fuck. But they're getting a little bit better. I just can't find my fucking chapstick right now, so I can't really soak my lips in the shit, so I don't get all these chapped lips. So I gotta go buy some Burt's Bees tomorrow. But I'm always gonna sit with this, so sip this water, and there's a bunch of cuts in my hand, so I gotta put some bandages on, so we're gonna do that while I talk. But yeah, a couple friends have been hitting me up about my recent video, or this comes out on Wednesday, so the driving vlog I did, and they're like, hey, the shit you're talking about in the car, like what's going on? I was like, I don't know, man. I got a lot of shit going on right now, and like, I feel like I bring this up every single podcast, and I don't want to annoy anybody with it, but I'll bring it up again. I am heavily depressed, and I have a bunch of like, suicidal thoughts all the time. I'm not gonna do it. I know it's what they all say. Oh, I have the thoughts, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. There's a certain point where I will do it, but I'm at a point where I'm fine. It's just I got a lot of shit going on with family, work, school, and stuff for college. There's a lot going on right now, and it's very tough to handle all of it at one time, And then I'm trying to pay off this car I got from my dad, and then I gotta fix shit in the car, which is more money. So I gotta focus on like a bunch of other shit, and it's like it's hard. It's hard to do YouTube, and all that stuff is happening. But I do YouTube just to like phase off into a different reality. That sounds stupid. Cause sorry, my lips. YouTube is fun sometimes when videos don't get taken down, but YouTube can be fun, and I like seeing my videos get views and likes and getting comments from people like, oh dude, this reaction was sick or whatever, and like just having an audience watch my videos and be like, oh yeah, this is good content, I'm gonna watch your shit. It's awesome to see that, and that's what I like about YouTube. So yeah, I'm not making any money off YouTube yet, but once I do, then I'll definitely like start editing videos more. But at the moment I don't really edit videos because my computer runs very fast. It's just there's a lot of time and effort into editing videos, and if I just record a video and put it out, I know it seems lazy, but like at least I record a video and put it out to you guys, and so I show you guys a reaction of a song or an album or some shit like that. So I mean, you know, and I don't have any ideas for YouTube videos either. I'm just like kind of recording shit and uploading it without really editing it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but most of the time I don't, just because I don't really need to, unless, you know, YouTube likes to block my shit. But yeah, yes, YouTube keeps me, you know, in high spirits and not be sad. But today was something else, though. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, like I said, with family and school and college and, you know, cars stuff, it's a lot to deal with. So I mean, I like to go off and do YouTube just because it's not necessarily, I don't really have a happy place, but I mean, it's a place where I can enjoy what I do, just record a video and talk to you guys and show you guys what I like music. Music, the main thing I like listening to music, and I want y'all to see the experience I had when watching or when listening to an album, you know, and I can go look back at, you know, my reaction to a certain song on an album. Like recently I looked at my Gemini Rights reaction review. I looked at Helmet. Helmet's like my favorite song on the album. When I first listened to it, I was like, damn, bro, this shit was fire. And I walked back at the video and see the reaction. I was like, yeah. You know, it's cool, like, to see you grow into songs. Like, you know, when an album drops and then you look at, you know, a Spotify rap thing pull up and it's like your top songs, and you see that you did a reaction video on YouTube, and then you can look at the song and how you first felt about it the first time, and then you can look back at your Spotify rap and be like, oh shit, that's like my most streamed song. So I mean, wonder why it was so good, you know. And then I look back at videos too, just to see like what I can do better at. So like sometimes with the mic, sometimes I'm lazy as fuck and open up OBS and not check like the desktop audio or the audio input capture, and I just I don't really fuck with the mic at all, just cause hold on. Sorry, someone texted me. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Holy fuck. Oh, yeah, the audio input capture, sometimes I don't really fuck with it. Because I'm just like, you know what? I think it won't change, right? If I just open up OBS again. Sometimes it does. It restarts and updates. So it's kind of fucky, if I'm being honest. But, sorry. It's whatever. Yeah, let's talk about what happened today. It's Sunday. You know, Sunday football. The Vikings lost to the Cowboys. It's whatever. We're still a top 5 team in the league. But what I'm saying is that we got like fucked in the ass like real bad. Like it was 3-40. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened because I went to work, but the first quarter I watched and I was like, oh shit, well, I mean, we got a field goal. We'll probably come back like we always do, right? I'm at work doing shit, go back out there, it's third quarter. Oh fuck, we're literally down by like 4 touchdowns. And so I'm like, wow, I was just so amazed. Like how fuck we get like one of the best games in the NFL this year against the Bills and won barely at a miracle, and then against Cowboys at the US Bank Stadium with all of our main players not hurt at all, everyone's on their A game, and then the Cowboys just come in and just fuck us bad, like Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, Trevon Diggs, fucking Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. Like, bro, they were all just doing their part, and I feel like we didn't even try our best. I thought we were on our A game after the Bills. I was like, all right, we're setting the season. We're going to get this shit done. Like, no, what the fuck happened? We're at the US Bank Stadium. We're showing off to our Vikings fans what, you know, the Vikings are all about. How we clutched the miracle we had against the Bills. And then we go 3-40 against the Cowboys. Like, I don't understand it. Like, that just amazes the fuck out of me. And then on my fantasy team, I'm about to lose too. It's fucking awful, bro. Like, this whole weekend's just been crazy with the losses with other teams. Like, fucking, bro. Oh, my God. Like, with Giants and losing against Detroit. I think that's what happened. Kansas City Chiefs W with the Chargers. Kelsey doing his thing. I fucking love Kelsey, but I mean, a lot of games from what I remember, I can't think of any scores right now, are just like weird wins and loses or losses. Because it's like, oh, this team's really shitty, and then they win, and then it's like, what the fuck? It's weird. You know, like with Detroit and the Jets this season, like they've been a really shitty team for a while. And I'm not saying the Vikings are any better, but I mean, like, for the past couple of years, the Vikings have been pretty solid. Like, from 2016 to now, like, their records, like, we have more wins than losses, so we're good. But the Jets and Detroit, they have a lot of losses, and, you know, one or two players that are pretty solid, but they're trying to, you know, help the team. But it's hard to do that when the rest of your players can't do shit, and the coaching is absolutely fucking awful. So it's like, you know, but I don't keep up with the teams, but I mean, they just happen to get wins out of nowhere. Like, I don't know what this Super Bowl that I can't even predict. Like the last couple Super Bowls, I can like kind of predict, like looking back at it. Like if I was, you know, when I was watching the games 2017, 2018, which teams were going to go to the Super Bowl. Obviously, like, you know, I thought my team was going to. I always think that because that's what you're supposed to do when you talk about your team and think about your team. But I mean, you just expect it because I mean, you know, you got the Patriots, the Buccaneers, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's like, what the fuck? Out of nowhere, just Eagles come in. Detroit comes in. Jets come in. Like, what? It's amazing to me how that shit happens. Just, you can never really predict what happens in the NFL, especially recently, just with certain teams. Like, with the 49ers and Carolina trade. 49ers got Christian McCaffrey. And Carolina got a couple picks. That's it. Just a couple picks. Could be game changing. Could be not. We never know. But, dude, it's been weird. But, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Vikings are going to go to the Super Bowl, all right? Next week will be better. We're playing Detroit next week, all right? It shouldn't matter. And it's on Thanksgiving. Like, come on. Primetime Kirk Cousins. He's the best. The absolute best. All right, we love Kirko. And then we got a stacked offensive line and defensive line. I just want to say, offensive line. Let's start off. All right, Justin Jefferson. Breaking records right now. Could break another one by the end of the season. We never know. Dalvin Cook. An amazing running back who also got 14, 15 touchdowns one year in the Vikings. Adam Thielen. Another amazing wide receiver. 4. We just got a really good tight end from Detroit. Hawkinson. Another solid player. We got Osborne. Another amazing player. Who else we got? Oh, yeah, our backup running back, too. Madison. He is better than a lot of running backs in the league right now. Main running backs. And he's a backup. So we have a really good main and a really good backup. So, it's like if you had Tom Brady in his prime and then Tom Brady last year or this year as your backup. Like, Tom Brady's not doing too good this year, but I mean, like, he's still holding up. Like, he's better than most quarterbacks in the league right now. Still. Kind of, sort of. Debatable, hot take, but yeah. Enough with that. But I mean, there's other players on the offensive line, but I mean, that's the most I can think of right now because my brain's all like mush. But defensive, Kendricks, Harrison Smith, Patrick Peterson. I'm trying to think of his name. Irv. Yeah, Irv James, I think. If I'm not mistaken. There's a couple more players right now. I just can't think of it. I'm like tired, but also like energetic at the same time. But my brain's just going right now. So I mean, yeah, Vikings have a really stacked team. It's just today we just played like garbage, and I don't know why. Like we have a good coach too. We just got first year coach, Kevin O'Connell or some shit. He's a dope coach. I mean, like one of the plays last game was insane. against the Bills. He literally had C.J. Ham, I think a linebacker, right? I think his position is. Step in for Dalvin Cook. Trick play. Gets a touchdown. And I was like, yo, props to Kevin O'Connell, bro. That play was amazing. But you saw a coach. I just don't know what the fuck happened this game, dude. Like, maybe Kirk not at home is, like, good. And Kirk at home is garbage. But I think we play Detroit at Vikings US Bank Stadium. And if we lose again, it'll be really sad. But we'll still have a solid record. Better records than most in the league right now. I mean, like I said, we're still in the top 5. We would be number 1 right now if not for the loss against the Cowboys. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All I know is that we're going to Super Bowl. I'm going to go to the Super Bowl with my dad in Arizona because I live in Arizona. Going to see Rihanna perform. And it's going to be fucking epic. Well, no, I know it's going to be epic. Because I'm going to be there. The Vikings are going to be there. Clip this right now. I'm going to look back at this video. Clip it. Vikings are going to the Super Bowl. Who are we going up against? I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that Vikings are going to beat them. And no other team can beat the Vikings. In the Super Bowl, I'm saying. Like right now, Vikings do whatever. But we're still going to make it in the playoffs, win the playoffs, and then go to the Super Bowl. But, you can't predict everything. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. But I'll say this. Vikings, Super Bowl W. Alright, not talking about the Vikings. That was like the fucking 75% of the video. But, what else? Yeah, it was school. I have a couple missing assignments. My dad's on my ass about them. But I'm still holding a 3.0. So the insurance is not bad if I have a 3.0. And we hadn't showed him my transcript yet. But, I mean, if it's above a 3.0, we're fine. I'm just barely above a 3.0. But I'm like, just show him the transcript. It's not that hard. But my dad's just like, oh, turn your missing assignments. I'm like, I know. Plus turn shit in on time. But I mean, like, when teachers give you like packets of homework and they assign it for like a day or two for you to do it, it's like, bro, what if you got shit like going on and like you don't have time to do the assignment? Like, first of all, I mean, I do homework sometimes at the house, but I mean, I get off school early, so like I just have a lot of time in class to just finish the assignment. But when they give you like a whole packet of work, it's fucking stupid as shit. Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, there's just no need for that. Like, I don't think, like, for the curriculum that you're supposed to be assigning a whole packet to your class. Like, I have an IP, which means a lot of things for certain people. I'm just not good in school. I'm not special ed or anything like that. I don't have any autism at all. It's just, I, like, don't try at school. So, like, my parents put me on this IEP thing. And I used to have anger issues back in elementary school, so I think until I got my IEP, if I remember, or some shit, I don't know. But all I'm saying is I have an IEP and I am in classes where I get help from other teachers and whatnot. But this one class I don't have any co-taught because the only co-taught English class is later in the day, but I get out early. I get out after 5th hour. And I don't want to be at school till 7th hour because, I mean, if I have 2 free hours, why would I go to wait for my 7th hour co-taught English? So, oh, sorry. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll just take this English class. So, first hour, not even awake, sitting there on my Chromebook that's not even charged because my manager threw away my Chromebook charger. I'm just like, bro. Like, I haven't woken up yet, and you already assigned us a packet of work? Like, come on. There's no way that the curriculum tells you to give us a packet of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, I know you don't. Like, you assign us a book to read in a quarter. You give us these packets of work every single day. And a warm-up to do in class. That takes about 15-20 minutes every single fucking day to do. And, like, bro, it's just so much. Just in this one class. Guess what? The rest of my classes, completely fine. Completely fine. Computer coding gives us 3 weeks to finish a website. Economics class gives us like 3-4 assignments a week. Test once every 2-3 weeks. CSC, I don't even get homework in that class. My financial apps class, which counts as a math, we get an assignment every day, but it's just one little thing of paper. Only a front side, no back side. Sometimes there's a back side, but it's not hard when it has two sides. But when the English teacher gives you a fucking whole packet of shit to give you, it's so fucking irritating. Like, it's just, oh my god, man. And it feels like that class is more dependent on, like, talking and communicating to people, but it's hard to do that when you don't know anyone in there. I know, like, 3 people in there, but they already know other people in that class, so they talk to them instead of me. So I'm by myself, basically, because I like group projects, but, I mean, it's just either I'm carrying everyone else, or, like, not everyone's doing the same amount of work, or that's the same thing, but what I'm saying is I feel like I'm carrying everyone else, so I'm just kind of like, fuck, bro. I literally am sitting there like, is anyone going to do anything? Like, I don't want to get a bad grade because y'all don't know what to fucking do for an assignment or just don't want to do it. So I don't know, man. Every other class is fun except for my English. I don't like that teacher. Like, there's literally been TikToks on my For You page that they just know. It's like when you're first out, when your English class ends, and it's like you could tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. That song and shit, the slideshow. Ugh. It's just, I'm glad it's my senior year and I graduate. Ooh, fuck. Ugh, I get ingrown hair in my armpit. My bad, Joe. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm out of it. But, fucking, I'm glad it's my senior year. I graduate. And then I'm going to go out to college. I applied for NAU in this one college called Crash in Arizona. It's not that far away. NAU is like Flagstaff, so like 2-3 hours away, which sucks because I don't want to come back and forth to come visit, and it's a lot of stuff. So like I might have to stay up in NAU for a while, and fucking I don't know, wait till break and come back down here and stay in my humble abode, my room. But you know, I'm looking forward to going to college. It's just right now the process of going to college is really tough. Like I apply myself in some things, but not a lot of things, which is not a good thing. But it's hard to do that when you have other shit going on. Like I said, with doing YouTube, it's hard to do that when, you know, you have college shit going on. And then, but on top of that, when I focus on college shit, there's other stuff I gotta focus on, like schoolwork, my car, work. It's a lot, and I understand it's gonna be a lot harder later in life, and this is what it's teaching me for. But bro, fuck, it's a shit ton. Like this year's probably been like the toughest for me mentally, physically, because I've just been in it on and off with my weight. I've been on and off with just like being heavily depressed and like somewhat gaining like some sense of happiness in life, a little bit, little by little. It doesn't all just come in, but little by little. But like it seems to keep on going down every once in a while, which is right now, because first of all, it's winter. I love winter, but I'm always lonely in winter, and I don't got a girlfriend, first of all. Second of all, second quarter, first semester is like the worst semester for me. Second semester is completely fine. Literally, I'm fine with second semester. First semester is always fucking me up. Second quarter, it's so much shit that I have to do. But, oh my god, the finals, bro. Like, fuck. Sorry if y'all heard the cracking. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. But, personally I did. But what I'm saying is that, like, winter is like the best and worst season for me. Just, I'm always like not doing good in winter, but winter has my birthday, Christmas, break off school. The weather is mwah in Arizona, because I'm from North Dakota. I'll talk about this in a second. And I love cold weather. I only lived down there for like 3-4 years of my life, but I mean, whenever I go to visit, I love the cold weather. I just wear like some sweats and a jacket. Some people like wearing quadruple layers, going to school, and it's only like 45 outside or 50, in the morning from like 6 to 8 a.m. at school, and people are like, oh my god, I'm gonna like get frostbite. Nah, bro, go down to Minnesota in October. Be negative 12 on Halloween. Fuck you talking about, bro? Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. But I understand it's both people and, you know, how they take in the weather. I hate the heat, though, so much. I don't know how I've dealt with it in Arizona for so long, but I have. I live here. This is what I call my home at the moment. But, you know. But, yeah. Winter is fire. You know, spring is okay. Summer can lick my taint. Fall is alright. But winter is, you know, fire. It's too good. Once winter ends, I go into like full-on depression and then come up because spring break's about to end, and then summer comes, and then break off school, and then happiness starts to come in a little bit, and then fall starts, and fall's kind of cool, but then school's just like a thing, and then people start to, you know, do shit and fall and change, and then winter comes, and winter is like, you know, it's a come up, but it's also like depression, so we're stuck right here. We're stuck right here in the middle ground. You know? But yeah, but North Dakota shit. So, I tell people I'm from Minnesota only because North Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota, population, just an estimate, probably 15, 20,000 people. I'm just saying, there's other areas in North Dakota. Fargo's the biggest and the most populated. 20,000 just in that part, from what I think. It might be more. I might sound stupid for saying that, but I mean, there's nothing going on in North Dakota. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, you got the movie. Fire movie. You know, the Coen brothers, good job. Awesome. You know. But, that's it. And then, you know, I lived in Minnesota for a little bit. Love Minnesota. It's awesome, dude. You got the fucking Mall of America, the biggest mall in America. Mall of America. Sorry. There's other good areas in Minnesota, too. Very populated place. You got St. Paul. You got the lakes. You can go visit Wisconsin, and the weather's a little bit nicer, but we don't like Wisconsin because Packers and the cheeseheads, the schmegma heads. Sorry, but, you know, Minnesota's cooler. But yeah, Minnesota's just beautiful. It's awesome. Nice scenery, nice people, good place to be. And then you have, you know, North Dakota. Nice people. Don't live around a lot of people. A lot of car lots. A lot of gas stations. A couple grocery stores. Constant snowing. It doesn't stop. It's just ass. There's nothing going on in North Dakota. There's nothing going for North Dakota. I mean, like, you know, there's some colleges there that are pretty good academically. Minnesota has better colleges academically, but it's fine. It's completely fine. I don't care. No one should care. You know what I'm saying? You know, North Dakota's North Dakota. But I like saying I'm from Minnesota just because, you know, cool place. Holds a football team. Bigger state. Bigger population. A lot of snowbirds live in Minnesota. Or live in Arizona. And it sparks up a conversation. What are people going to talk about in North Dakota? With my friends. If I ever say I'm from North Dakota, what are they going to say? There's two answers. One of them's the main answer. I'll give you the not the main answer. Oh, where you live at in North Dakota? First answer. What is in North Dakota? Exactly my point. The population of Minnesota is South Dakota and North Dakota combined. Like, there is absolutely nothing in North Dakota. Like, bro. It's always snowing. And, you know, snow can be cool for a bit, you know. I like the cold. But that's why there's seasonal things. North Dakota doesn't have that. It's just constant snowing. It doesn't stop. It really doesn't. It doesn't stop. You know. But it's whatever. You know, I don't live there. And I don't claim that I was born there. Just how people claim, you know, that they're, you know, this and that. I was going to say something really bad. I had to stop myself for a second. I forgot I'm, like, you know, not on Rumble. Rumble will be cool, though. Do a collab with Andrew Tate on Rumble. Fucking free speech. Start saying racial slurs, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing. Imagine, dude, fucking awful ass. Yeah, but I'm from Minnesota, guys. Read that. Yeah, we'll finish out the podcast with my car. Yes, guys, I have a car. Not full yet. Soon enough, I'll have a full car. That'll be mine. I could drive wherever. But at the moment, it's a 2001 Toyota 4Runner. Very solid car. Just fixed the shocks and struts on it. About $2,000 repair. Dent in my savings, yeah. Front right light. I gotta spend probably $500, $1,000 on the front light. The headlight. Little crack, little 1-2 nuke from Francis Ngannou, Mike Tyson haymaker, just taking out my fucking savings. Gas prices. What do you guys think? You know, $78 to fill up my fucking car. I don't fill up my car. Fill it up to about half, 75% for gas. You know, but it's at a low point on my car. $45, $50 just to get to a certain point. In a couple days, bro. 6-7 days. Not even a week sometimes. Excuse me, sorry. I gotta fill the bitch up again. And it's like, bro, $100 a week in gas. Paying $500 a month to pay off the car. Paying $80-something for my insurance. Like, it's fucked, bro. I don't even pay taxes yet, and I just already feel like I'm gonna go homeless later in life. Like, it's just not, we're not good. Like, I'm not good. Like, I'm not gonna pay my taxes. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be like, well, fuck taxes. Taxes can lick my fucking cock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to adult. I know I have to. And I hate when people call me a kid. But, like, bro, it's just, adulting's a big thing. And adulting's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's tough. And I don't really want to adult. But I'm gonna have to. And that's okay. You know, I'm not mad. But, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's a really nice car. I just hate how I have to put so much money into it. And it's not in my car yet. Not in my car yet. My dad still drives it. And I'm currently paying for it. So, you know, it's all good. You know, just life right now. Pros and cons. Let's start out with the pros. Let's go into the cons. Chapped lips. Vikings lost against the Cowboys. Family issues going on. Paying off my car. Work. School. My weight. My mental health. My room. My sleep schedule. My workout routine. Like, we're all not, I'm not really doing good right now. I mean, there's a couple pros, but they're small. There's a couple small ones in the cons. But there's a lot of big ones in the cons. And there's no big ones in the pros. Because, you know, life right now is just kind of shitting on me. But that'll change soon, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, heading to work every day. One of my friends be like, hey, how we doing, Matthew? Because I don't see her for like a week. I'm like, you know, I'm doing all right. I lie. Later on the shift, how we doing, Matthew? I'm doing pretty shit. Earlier I said I'm doing all right. And later I say I'm doing kind of shit. She's like, what happened? I was like, working right now. A lot of shit stresses me out. I got a lot of shit going on at home. She's like, didn't you say you were all right earlier? I was like, yeah, but like there's a lot of shit going on at home. And I gotta deal with a lot of other shit. And then also having to work. It's a lot. You know, and I don't want to deal with it at the moment. So I'm just kind of like, damn. Like, I wish I could just have $1 billion and just live out the rest of my life, you know, living as a simple man. Like, I am not smart with my money right now, but if I had a big-ass, like, amount of money, I know exactly what to do with it at the moment. Like, I know what to put in my savings. I know what money I need to put in stocks. I know what important things I need to put money into. And I know what money I'll put in for, you know, spending. You know, like, if I were to figure it out fully, couldn't really estimate. Money, stocks, a bunch of money in savings. I mean, like a fuck ton of money in savings, but a little bit in the stocks, you know, so you can retire. Even though I have $1 billion, you know, It's also good to have more than $1 billion. You know, invest in the S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? Get the 500 biggest fucking stocks. Maybe invest in some crypto. Crypto's not doing good too right now. Not doing too good right now. But you know, it could go back up soon. In spring, crypto is gonna be back up, and then we're gonna sell because crypto's gonna go back down in fucking summer because we already know that. But yeah, buy an apartment. Once I get a bitch, once I get a girlfriend. I gotta stop saying bitch. I'm around people who say bitch too much. All my boys like, bro, you gotta get some bitches, bro. You're so lonely and shit. But aside that, once I get a girlfriend, start a family, then buy a home. Buy the home entirely. You know, and throughout the time I'll pay taxes and whatnot. You know, have kids. You know, pay child support. You know, kids grow up. You know, guess what? I hadn't worked a day in my life since I had that $1 billion. So I just, retire early. Stay at home, hang out with the kids. Not stress out enough or a lot. You know, make time for everything. Donate, give money out. Feel better about myself. Kind of shitty to say, but people need money. If I have $1 billion, it just comes right in my hands. And no one asks questions about it. I'm like, oh, rich people never donate any money. They never do anything with their money. I'm going to donate. If I have $1 billion, dude, that's a lot of fucking money. Like, there's millions of people who equal up to having $1 billion. Like, millions of people equal up to $1 billion. Like, $1 billion is a lot. I think only like 1,000 people have $1 billion in the world. And $1 billion in like US dollars, though. Not in like you can go to Uganda and fucking $1 billion in US dollars is like a trillion there, or like one quadrillion in fucking Uganda. It's weird with currency, but yeah. Enough with that stuff, guys. Hopefully y'all watch the podcast fully. I think this is one of my best recordings ever for my podcast. I actually had topics to talk about. I wasn't going off on a tangent on different shit. I was staying on what I was going to talk about and what I had in my brain. And I think it's a pretty solid podcast, dude. We literally hit 37 minutes. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Peace.